What do you want the legacy of Commission to be? What do you want the legacy of Fred Hammond to be? Both the artist, and then what do you want the legacy of Fred Hammond, the man, to be?
I think the commission of the legacy of Commission is cemented. Even with the left and the right and the ups and the downs, it's cemented as one of the greatest gospel groups that changed the face of music. And even the old songs way back in the 90s, they're going to stand for the rest of their life. And it will always be known as this group changed the way R&B did. You know, the groups that came after us were groups that listened to us. We went to Don DeGrate's church, and a young Devante came out. He said, "Man, I'm Don DeGrate's son." And he was iced up. And we said, "Oh, man, you doing?" He said, "Nah, man, I'm doing a group. I just got signed to MCA, and we're going to do a lot of music to sound like y'all. You think we think?" I said, "Well, what's the name of the group?" He said, "Jodeci." And I said, "Really?" He said, "It's our names mixed together. You remember Lil Cedric and the Haley? Yeah, Lil Cedric, him and Casey and
Jojo.
And I said, "Really?" They didn't have a record. That record didn't come out for another year and a half. But those were the people that we influenced, and it changed our Boys to Men. We influenced. And those people came from Miles Around Tank, Jamie Foxx, and how we did music. So that legacy is cemented, no matter what. It's going to be what it is. And Fred Hammond, RFC, I want people to just say, man, I love the love that I see that they're giving Richard Smallwood. HBCU bands are playing Total Praise. He wrote from his heart. And I love that for him. I said, man, this is beautiful. And I want that to be, basically it. That's, man, Fred wrote songs that we could sing. One of my favorite songs was what's my man name? I'm 65.
Hey, it happens, man. You got to write it down.
Names be jumping away. I see the guy.
What's that song?
But one of my favorite songs, I write the song that make the whole world see.
Oh, Barry Manilow. Is that Barry Manilow?
Barry Manilow. And I was around the greatest, man. I was around the greatest songwriter that ever did it. Marvin Winans and Mike Brooks were my two key influences of learning how to write songs. By the time I got a commission, I wasn't no songwriter. Mike had a book. He had a page full of books, songs. And I said, that's going to work for us. I was able to help influence it with, different ways to arrange it and being part of the music. But those two guys, I wanted to learn from. And so as I started working, I want to be known as the guy that when you really feel at your lowest, you're going to put something on, you're going to put something on from Fred. And he's going to say, man, this took me over. I want to be known as that and a nice dude. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, most of the people that know me, that lady didn't like me. I don't even know her. But you ain't going to be liked by everybody,
Everybody.
But the majority of the people notice me. I'm a nice dude. When I come in your presence, I'm nice. I'm not arrogant. I don't trip. I take my time with you. And people say, man, he's a nice dude.